Well, welcome to the last installment of the August 12 by 12 challenge of my steampunk. Here's the steampunk fairy. I finally got, well, it's close to being all the way done. There's still some things to do. But it's a faux leather, sort of a shiny, glittery, but it's not quite glitter. It's got a sheen to it. But here you go. Went out of my comfort zone again. I've added some things to it. I've got to add tags, journaling cards. But you can see what I've come up with. That's where I use my gears. I used them as like a side tuck. There's one of the mason jar light bulbs. Wove some leather. One of my air balloons made from hearts. The flip up. Whoops. A lot of out of my comfort zone, really not something I do. So it's my version of steampunk, I guess, to a level with some of the key elements in there. I like these animals that I found made out of gears. There's a mixture of all different kinds of, this is like just one digital I had. And I made that into a center pocket, pocket in the center of that journal, signature. As you can tell, I wasn't very careful in gluing this down, was I? I let my glue seep. So if there's any doubt that my mixture of glue will not hold fabric, you just saw it. There is the steampunk fairy one. Then this evening, I found some more. Well, I knew I had at least one journal to do of some steampunk stuff I hadn't gotten to. And then as I was cleaning up from that one, I found more. So here's the one I had planned. This is by no means decorated at all. This is just basic papers and digitals. Heavy on the digitals. Used a lot of my dyed papers that I had done. There's videos showing that. Made a lot of the pockets. These are the pages where I showed what do you do with the white edges where you fold them under. So when I put this together, I already had a good solid edge for the pocket. These are some of the papers that I forgot I had for the steampunk that I dyed. It's put in the other journals, but I was able to get them in here. I believe in here, not this particular one, but a couple of them, instead of making side pockets, or page pockets, I made top loading pockets because I left plenty of room in the journal up here, as you can see, because I want to add some the material, some beading, some metals, different kinds of things that will eventually be added in here when I haven't quite got my vision completed for that. So here, this is a 4 signature journal. That's a triple pocket. And on the one video I showed, these are the ones I dyed, but I put them over top of dictionary pages, and this is the results of what I got from those dictionary pages. from letting my doilies dry. I just layered in between my stuff with dictionary pages this time instead of plain copy paper. But a lot of similarities in the signatures, but different with the digitals. I cannot remember where I got this digital kit. It's one I got some time ago. And if you're out there and you know and it's yours, please like comments so that I can say so and let it know that it is yours. I cannot remember. It saved my life. It was something I found on the internet. I really loved these. The way the colors on that one. And the way they come out looking on the back. It's totally different than what they come out on the front. Because it was pink, but on the back it shows orange. It's really cool how paints have all different hues in them. But there you go. There's that one. And I knew I had that signatures. But this next one is what I found cleaning up. These pages. They were from the books and different. And what I did for the cover, and I'm still not quite finished with it. I want to add some bronzes and golds and sort of brush those on there. But I used craft paper, the packaging paper, wadded it up and got my wrinkles, and then I used distress inks. I think I started with black, or the black soot. Then I added some rusty hinge, some broken china, and then gathered twigs to get this sort of look. And I just used a kid's paintbrush. Ones they'd let kids in kindergarten use for thick paint. So, sort of a tan type style, being the tall and narrower. These are the pages that came from that steampunk jewelry book I had, that I tore apart and got a lot of my ephemera from. Here's some digitals. It's more of a modern steampunk. Again, this one is not decorated. I do not have any cards, tags, or anything in it. I've just got the pages, and I put a few pockets in and belly bands. This particular one, I want to trim around this one so that it matches. I love those images. I thought those were pretty cool. This is from some of the dyed paper that I did. Using the plastic pan. And it came up with those. Another one I need to trim. I like leaving these pages. I know there's a lot of writing on them. I might end up changing, but I do not know. But right now, I plan on leaving these pages. Like this is some animations. And it's created in some different steampunk animations you can go and watch. Things like that that I wanted to leave in here. Here's the second signature in this one. Another digital freebie that I found. This one is, I've got it as a tip in. I folded the bottom up as a pocket, but it's a tip on and on the short page that I cut off to use something in another journal. Love the way this one turned out. some steampunk bands. So pocket there. And there we go. There is the other one. So I want to say that's 13 or 14 steampunk journals I made this month. But thank you for joining me this bunch in my August 12 by 12. And I'll catch y'all later.